Magandang araw mga bay. Ito na naman po si Bert para sa ating Bert Talks Daily. At ngayong puntong to ay pag-usapan natin yung kabababa pa lang sa pwesto na si Executive Secretary Victor Rodriguez. Kasi nga, na-expose ito eh. May galawan pala itong behind the scenes, matinik, na tila bagang gustong humawak ng kapangyarihan na hindi na kailangan na sumailalim sa eleksyon. Yan natin ba pa ating pag-uusapan? But before that, let me just encourage you to drop by and visit our YouTube channel, Bert Talks Daily. At doon, makikita nyo yung maraming mga videos na pwede nyong i-review, i-like, at i-share na rin sa inyong mga kaibigan, mga kabarkada, kapamilya, katrabaho, kahit pa mga kapitbahay. Lalong-lalo na yung mga kapwa Filipino natin na mga kakilala nyo sa ibayong dagat, para naman ma-update sila sa mga kaganapan at nangyayari dito sa ating bansa. Kung maaari sana ay ma-encourage nyo na mag-subscribe din sa ating channel na Bert Talks Daily. Napakadali lang yung gawin pag subscribe dito. Just press the button, pindutin nyo na lang yung subscribe button at yun na, para naman ma-update kayo sa ating mga bagong mga videos na ina-upload araw-araw. So balik tayo dito kay Executive Secretary Victor Rodriguez, matinik. Naging barangay kapitan to sa Quezon City. Hindi to naging kongresista, lalo na senador o kahit pa mayor. So ang pinakamataas na naabot niya sa government service is being a barangay captain. Somehow, sa hindi pa natin malaman na dahilan, naging close to kay PBBM at naging kanyang spokesperson sa panahon ng kampanya. At nung nanalo na nga si BBM, naging PBBM, ay he was endorsed and he was appointed by President Bongbong Marcos, si Victor Rodriguez bilang kanyang executive secretary. Parang right-hand man na tinatawag nga na bilang little president. Napakalawak ng kapangyarihan ng isang executive secretary at ang pangalan na Victor Rodriguez ay naging parang kabahagi. Lalo na yung kay Pastrana at saka yung Sugar Order number 4 kung saan ay pinalabas yung kautusan na mag-import tayo ng 300,000 metric tons of sugar na walang paintulot ng ating presidente. So ngayon, naging kontrobersyal to kasi nga maraming pumupuna sa mga galawan ni Victor Rodriguez na tila bagay gusto maging presidente without the benefit of being elected to the post. Ito na nga yung balita. According to the expert, Victor Rodriguez wanted to act as president. A legal scholar has denounced Victor Rodriguez for coming out with a draft special order, or SL, that would have granted the resigned executive secretary a free hand to act as president. Wow! Gumawa pala siya ng special order na magpapahintulot at magbibigay sa kanya ng kapangyarihan na pwede siyang gumawa ng mga programa, inisyatiba at function na para na rin siyang isang presidente o pangulo ng Republika ng Pilipinas kahit pa hindi siya pinili o elected by the people. In a Facebook post, Father Renilio Aquino, Dean of San Beda College's Graduate School of Law and a Manila Times columnist, wrote that he was aghast by Rodriguez's attempt to give himself more power, as reported by broadcaster Anthony Taberna in this radio program. He wanted virtually a free hand to act as president, according to Aquino. Worst of all, the order was to be signed by Victor Rodriguez himself, he added, citing a draft administrative order, or AO, giving the Malacanang official wide powers that he could use whenever he deemed it wise and expedient to do so. Aquino lauded Chief Presidential Legal Counsel Juan Ponce Enriquez's thorough and vigorous objection to the order, which would also give Rodriguez power over appointments. Grabe to. Gagawa ng kapangyarihan si Rodriguez para sa kanyang sarili na pwede siya mag-appoint kung sino yung gusto niya sa pwesto. So ibig sabihin gusto talaga niya na siya yung mangunguna at siya yung masusunod sa administrasyong Bongbong Marcos. Na kung magkagayon man, halimbawa kung nakalusot to, magiging hindi lang little president, para na rin siyang as powerful as the president. With such people as Victor Rodriguez close to him, the president does not need enemies. Ang punto dito is kung natuloy lang sana to. Ang kagustuhan ni Rodriguez, maraming magiging kaaway si PBBM nang dahil sa mga galawan ni Victor Rodriguez. Parang magiging Achilles heel kung sa baga ni PBBM etong si Rodriguez. Siya yung magiging dahilan kung babagsak man o mag-compromise yung presidency ni PBBM. The dean's remarks came amid reports Rodriguez would be made presidential chief of staff, a position proposed in the AO. In the draft SO, Rodriguez as chief of staff can approved on Marcos Jr.'s behalf memoranda, administrative issuances and instruments, contracts, and administrative and financial documents necessary to carry out the objectives, policies, functions, plans, programs, and projects of the Office of the President. If approved, the order would have made Rodriguez more powerful than when he was Executive Secretary. Grabe itong galawan na to. Bago pa pala siya nag-resign bilang Executive Secretary na kung tutuusin makapangyarihan na posisyon na yon. Hindi naman to tinatawag na Little President for nothing. So, ang ginawa ni Rodriguez bago siya bumaba sa pwesto, nag-draft siya ng special order para magbigay kapangyarihan sa isang posisyon na lilipatan niya. So bago siya lilipat sa pagiging Presidential Chief of Staff, gumawa siya ng draft na kung saan initemize niya yung mga kapangyarihan na magiging parte sa opisina ng Presidential Chief of Staff. So, akala natin humble tong tao na to kasi parang lumalabas na okay, naging controversial siya to spare the president from further attacks and criticism. He opted to resign from the post of being the executive secretary and instead get a lower position in the administration being the presidential chief of staff. Kasi yung trabaho ng chief of staff, siya yung supposedly namamahala sa mga functions at mga programa, halimbawa yung mga meetings at iba pa sa palasyo. Pero iniba ni Rodriguez according to his special order na lumalabas magiging mas makapangyarihan pa sa executive secretary ang posisyon bilang chief of staff. Buti na lang, despite his being matinik, may mga tao na mas matinik pa sa kanya. Etong in particular, si Juan Ponce Enrile, na nababasa yung galawan. Kasi veterano to si Juan Ponce Enrile. No matter what you may say about this old man, but then again, the guy, veterano yan. Alam niya yung mga galawan. So kaya nasupalpal ni Enrile. Veterans move, kung sa baga. Nasupalpal ni Enrile etong ginagawa ni Executive Secretary Victor Rodriguez. Biruin mo, pwede siyang mag-appoint ng kahit na sino-sino dyan sa gabinete o sa mga ahensya ng gobyerno. Pwede siyang magpalabas ng mga administrative issuances at contracts, mga kontrata papasukin niya gamit ang kanyang perma na hindi na kinakailangan pang mabusisi ng maayos ng presidente. Parang lumalabas na siya na yung pinakamakapangyarihan sa lahat maliban lamang sa presidente. So, sa tingin ko may complex, may desire talaga si Rodriguez sa kapangyarihan na hindi makakatulong sa pagpapaganda sa administrasyong Bongbong Marcos. The report further says, Chief Presidential Legal Counsel Juan Ponce Enrile blocked the reported plan of resigned Executive Secretary Victor Rodriguez to carve out for himself a new and powerful position in Malacanang amid reports he was on his way out. In a memorandum for President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. dated September 15, Enrile cited Rodriguez's draft administrative order, or AO, reviving the office of the Presidential Chief of Staff, and draft special order, or SO, granting sweeping powers to the holder of the office. In this case, siya na nga, si Rodriguez ang hahawak sa kapangyarihan na ginawa niya based on the special order na drafted by himself. And siya na rin yung pumirma. Grabe talaga. Garapalan yung ginagawa ni Rodriguez. Yung pagmumuka niya, hindi naman parang makabasag pinggan, pero yung mga galawan, grabe talaga. Gustong umabsorb ng power na hindi naman talaga para sa kanya. The former Senate President, Enrile, said there was no need to revive that position, much less grant it with so much power. The presidential chief of staff has no decision-making power, no signing powers, no review power, no power of supervision or control over any government department, agency, or office, and no power whatsoever to represent or act on behalf of the president, according to Enrile. Traditionally, the chief of staff merely assists the president in routine daily functions. These include preparing briefers for meetings, organizing and filing documents, and arranging the chief executive's schedule. Atong posisyong to, presidential chief of staff, ay parang isang sekretarya na ginawang malapresidente yung kapangyarihan. Hindi ko lubos maisip yung tumatakbo sa isipan ni Rodriguez na galing barangay kapitan, naging spokesperson eventually ni BBM at gusto nang humawak ng kapangyarihan na para sa presidente. Wow, ang galing. Galing. The twin draft order, which has Rodriguez's name as signatory, listed several powers for the position. These include the power to recommend to the president strategic directions, provide good, wise, and honest counsel on important matters of policy, review papers for consideration, action, approval, and signature of the president, sign and approve memoranda, administrative issuances and instruments, contracts, and administrative and financial documents, and also implement instructions for the efficient and effective operations in departments, agencies, and offices. Parang lahat ng mga departamento sa gobyerno ay kailangan pang dadaan sa kanya. Ano bang tawag ng ganitong klase mga tao? Parang hindi kaya ito illusions of grandeur. It is a state of being deceived. Grandeur is the quality of being impressive or awesome. Therefore, someone who has illusions of grandeur is deceiving themselves into thinking they are impressive or awesome in some way. In reality, no one else sees them in this way. Parang gusto atang magiging makapangyarihan itong si Rodriguez na hindi na dadaan sa typical o normal na proseso kung saan kailangan talagang pipili ng madlang people kung tinatawag na para ka maging isang halal na representante ng mamamayan. Hindi ganito nangyari. Gumagawa siya ng sariling functions of powers para sa kanyang opisina na iuukupa bago siya bumaba sa yung pagiging executive secretary niya, lilipat lang pala siya sa isang posisyon na ginawa niya ng mas malawak na kapangyarihan. Sabi pa nga ni Enrile, yung mga signing of memoranda, administrative issuances, and instruments and contracts, sabi ni Enrile, these powers were already exercised by his office and Rodriguez's, as well as the presidential management staff and the office of the special assistant to the president. Kung sa bagay yung iba-ibang departamento ng gabinete, yung mga powers nila, yung lahat na yon ay parang inabsorb ni Rodriguez bilang Malacanang o Presidential Chief of Staff. Bagay na tinututulan ng ating mga legal luminaries kasi overlapping na sa function yon at parang kinukuha na niya yung function ng ibang departamento na existing para maging mas makapangyarihan yung pwesto na yon. The power to recommend strategic directions is already being performed by various departments, including the National Economic and Development Authority, or NEDA. The proposed AOSO will certainly cause confusion and conflicts among the said offices in terms of functions and accountabilities. Kasi nga, nag-overlap na. May overlapping of functions na yung ginawa ni Rodriguez just to accommodate his yung mga kagustuhan. His memo was issued amid reports that Rodriguez will be replaced by retired Chief Justice Lucas Bersamin. Rodriguez has earned strong criticism over his involvement in the sugar importation mess and questionable appointments made to the Philippine Ports Authority, Land Transportation Office, Philippine Information Agency, and the Bureau of Immigration. Mga questionable na nga yung mga inappoint ni Rodriguez sa mga pwesto na na-mention natin. So parang ini-embed na ni Rodriguez yung mga sarili niyang tao sa gobyerno. He was like placing all those people in different departments, people who are most likely loyal to him. Kasi nga may utang na loob sa kanya eh. Siya yung parang lumalabas na appointing authority. In July, Rodriguez quashed rumors that he stepped down, calling them hearsay. He said then he would only quit for compelling health and family reasons. He also said he was willing to leave his post if the president wanted him to. Grabe talaga yung drama sa Palasyo ng Malacanang ngayon sa presensya ni Victor Rodriguez na grabe talaga yung power play na nangyayari doon ngayon sa Malacanang kung saan lumalabas si Rodriguez pinipwesto niya yung sarili niya at kanyang mga sariling tauhan sa iba't ibang pwesto ng gobyerno. Kung ano man yung pakay ni Rodriguez hindi pa natin alam talaga. Pero one thing is obvious. Gusto talaga ni Rodriguez ng kapangyarihan na masigit pa sa nakakarami ng gabinete. Na kung tutuusin isa lamang siya sa mga cabinet members ng palasyo. Yung presidente talaga ang namumuno sa gobyerno. Yung si Vice President Sara Duterte nga, hindi nga gumaganon Halalang taong bayan yun. Hindi pumupwesto. Hindi gumagalaw na tila bagay sakim sa kapangyarihan. Garapala na to. Kung tatanungin nyo ako, mas gusto kong ang ganitong klase mga tao hindi mapagbigyan na makapwesto sa gobyerno. Kasi delikado to. Magiging liability to sa administrasyon ni President Bongbong Marcos. Sana nakita ni Bongbong Marcos to. Kasi kung hindi, baka ito pa yung dahilan kung bakit yung popularity niya bababa. Sana nga lang mapalitan if not totally hindi na mabigyan ng pwesto sa gobyerno itong si Rodriguez lalo na sa administrasyon ni Bongbong Marcos. Ang tanong, kanino ba na interest yung mag-prevail sa ganitong galawan ni Rodriguez? Para ba to sa sambayan ng Pilipino o sa kanyang pansariling kapakanan? That remains to be seen. Tanong lang ho yan. So kung sakali meron kayong mga pananaw o gustong ipaiwatig ng mga obserbasyon at suwestyon patungkol dito sa ating mga tinatalakay na issues, maaaring mag-comment lang kayo sa ating YouTube channel, Bert Talks Daily. At kung maaari sana i-share nyo na lang yung ating mga videos dito, i-like nyo at lalong-lalo na kapag hindi pa kayo nakapag-subscribe, just press the subscribe button. Sa pamamaraan nito, yun yung pagpapahiwatig ng suporta nyo sa ating channel para naman lalaki at lalakas pa to. Hanggang sa muli po, ito po si Bert Playo para sa Bert Talks Daily. God bless.